Hey guys, so it is June 1st now, which is bananas. I have no idea where May went. I mean, I have ideas, but like May was crazy. But you guys asked some awesome questions for the month, and so I'm gonna go ahead and jump in and answer those. So we're going to start with Randy. So Randy asked, what kind of dog do you have and can you see them? Yes, they're right here. I will pick you guys up and show you. So this is the dog. His name is DiMaggio. He's named after Joe DiMaggio, the baseball player. He came with the name, didn't choose it, but he's from Texas. And in terms of what he is, we're not really sure. We think he could be a Beagle Cocker Spaniel, or Dad, we don't know. He is. That's all we know. He just is. But he's a mutt. He's just under 30 pounds. He's about 25 pounds. So yeah. Randy also asked, how's life treating you? It's good. It's very busy right now. I've got a lot of work and school stuff going on. But there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I should have more availability come mid-June, and so I'm already starting to set up photo shoots and projects and things like that, so I'm like so excited for mid-June when I can actually like do things again. But right now it's just school and work is very life-consuming, so a necessary evil. Besides all that, life is okay. It's just a very busy period right now. What kind of exercises do I do? Really good question. I recently switched up my workout routine. So I always switch it. So like saying the history of what my workouts have been would be kind of complicated. But right now, my kind of routine is it's essentially weights and then cardio abs and then weights, cardio abs, but not quite. So on weights days, I'll do mostly lower body weights. And then I've recently started to do arms again. I haven't done arms for 2 years, but I decided to get them lightly back in. I'm not looking to build muscle mass like I had been earlier in terms of arms, but more just maintaining strength. So started building that back in, so I'll do legs and then either pull or push upper body, which essentially means any push exercises or exercises where you're pushing weight away from you. So that could be push-ups, it could be chest presses, so you're moving the weight away from you as the key part of the exercise. And then I'll do cardio and abs, and then I'll do lower body weights and then pull upper body for that next day. So pull would be anything that brings the weight closer to you. So that would be pull-ups, which I don't really do anymore, but that would count because you're bringing it towards you, right? Pulls are rows because you're bringing the weight towards you as the main part of the exercise. It would be bicep curls because you're bringing the weight towards you. So all of those pulling motions. So I'm in summary, essentially splitting upper body into 2 different days rather than doing one concentrated day of it, just to keep things lighter in that area. I bulk up on my upper body really quickly, and that's not really what I want right now. I just want strength there, but I do want to build lower body. So in terms of the regularity, totally depends on what's going on during that week. I try to work out at least 4 times a week, but yeah, it depends. Randy also asked, how is school going? So I kind of answered that a little bit. It's just very, very hard and busy right now. It will get better, just some really big deadlines coming up. So that's kind of the main gist of things right now. Josh had some questions. So Josh asked, what projects are you most looking forward to? Definitely Supergirl. I'm really excited for that. I'll be getting it altered soon. And then I'm working on setting up a shoot for her in July, so it'll be a little bit but July will come faster than we all know. It'll be sunny, and so I think July is a good time for her. I'm also really excited about Catwoman. I think I have everything for her, and I think I have everything like crafted and ready. I just haven't put all of her on my body at the same time. So I'm excited to do that, shoot that. I have yet to choose a photographer, but I should be able to find one for her, no problem. A lot of people like shooting Catwoman, so that should be fun. And I'll probably shoot her in June. Josh also asked, what upcoming events are you attending or looking forward to attending? This is tricky because I will be attending a little bit less or fewer events during this last half of the year than typical. So I won't be going to PAX, which kills me. I love PAX and I have like so much good stuff for PAX this year, but I just can't go. I'll be out of town. I'll be in Hawaii, so it'll be totally worth it, but I wish I could be in 2 places at once, you know. Dragon Con's out that same time, so obviously can't go to that. But I do hope to go to Geek Girl Con. I think, if I remember correctly, that's in October. I think Jet City is in late October to early November. And I also really want to go to the Texas Ren Fair. So that runs all of October, all of November. It's a really long one. Obviously, it won't be there the whole time, but I think it would be so much fun, and I've heard it's huge. I would be working with Ravenswood Leather. They are a leather booth that are at a lot of events and cons, so you guys might have heard of them. But I am good friends with the people who work there, and they might be able to put some clothing leather on me, so I'm kind of working with them to try to get the details figured out. But yeah, Texas Ren Fair would be one that I want to go to, and then the Washington Ren Fair if I can as well. So a lot of Ren Fairs coming up. I'm really excited about it. Josh also asked, what are you doing for self-care with your hectic schedule? So working out, like I said, is something that I'm working more on. It's definitely something that comes and goes. Like, let's be honest, I wish I had a set schedule that I could follow all the time, but since my schedule changes so much, that's just not possible. So it goes through revamps, and right now I'm on a revamp where I'm trying to get back into it. I'm definitely sore like every day, but working out has been a really big part of self-care for me recently. I've also been playing Overwatch with my friends when I can. It hasn't been very often, but it's definitely nice to feel that connectedness, hearing, you know, people's voices and communicating with them and laughing and having fun has helped me feel connected. I've also been rewarding myself with a lot of bubble tea lately. That's definitely one of my weaknesses. I love bubble tea, guys. It's bad. It's a problem. And I like all of the flavors. I'm really into the matcha bubble tea with the crema on top, or I love taro, or I love, you know, honeydew, or litchi, whatever, however you say that, or just honey green tea, honey milk tea, normal milk tea, like. Guys, I love all of them so much, and it's a problem, and there's a place that opened up near my work, like within a short walk. And I'm kind of glad they didn't like open when I first started, because I would have gone there every single day. But ever since I've figured out that they are there, I've been going a lot. So that's been another part of my self-care recently. Danny had a couple of questions too. So Danny asked, what are my favorite ways to blow off some steam? So working out's definitely one of those things, but also cooking. I haven't done a lot of it lately, but when I can, I'll be like, oh, I'll throw together a quiche for the morning, or put together cookie dough, or, you know, whatever it might be. And that's a good way to, you know, get your hands busy, and do something that requires, you know, following a recipe or modifying a recipe, or, you know, cooking is kind of like a science and it requires focus. So that's something that I do to get my mind off of things as well. That's a really good question. What's my opinion about Star Trek Discovery and the Orville? And this is tough because I don't really have a strong opinion on those things. I, like, of all the Star Treks, Discovery is the one I know the least. I do really want to, like, watch it chronologically at some point. Right now might not be that time, but I do want to do that. I've heard wonderful things about it. I just haven't been able to on my own, but I'm optimistic and excited about it. It's Star Trek, so hopefully that is as good as people make it out to be. And The Orville I actually have not seen at all. I know it's on Netflix, right? But Danny or anyone who's watched it, like, please send me either a message or a comment on this. Give me the lowdown. What's it about? Why is it good? Why would you recommend it? How long is it? You know, how long are episodes? Are they half hour or an hour? How many episodes are in a season? Like, give me the lowdown just so I know what I'm getting into before I start watching it. But I had not watched it, but now it's on my radar. So thank you for the recommendation. And those are all the questions for this month, guys. So I hope you enjoyed meeting Will DiMaggio down here. And I'm so excited for June. Like, I'm so excited for June. It's gonna be a nice revamp. Good to get back to cosplaying, back to modeling. I've got a couple of modeling shoots already set up as well. So I'll be creating some nice, new, fresh content in June. And it's really nice to know that you guys are interested in how that's going and still so supportive, even though I know it's been a little bit of a dead zone recently. But I promise you I have so much planned right now, and like lots of shoots coming up in June. So got some good stuff to show you guys. Hang in there. I'm hanging in there. Yeah, that's it. I'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye, everyone.